Okay, American Literature 2, this is a really fun week. I'm going to instruct you to read a play, but I really, really would encourage you to watch it as well. Anytime we're studying drama, it is important to see the actual play. That's how it was meant to be. I guess to be consumed. So we always want to try to consume the content as the author intended his or her audience to consume it. And so this week we're going to be watching and reading A Streetcar Named Desire. This is a really kind of a really good quality version of it. It's got some names in the cast that you'll probably recognize. And basically this week, let's see, that's not the right syllabus. This is the right syllabus. We're basically just going to be reading A Streetcar Named Desire by Tennessee Williams. This is a classic film, of course. You probably have heard of maybe the originals, the original version, but this was the version that you're going to be seeing in this particular one was in 1995. It's an adaptation as well. Very good adaptation. But basically, all we're doing this week, okay, let's see here. Let me make sure I'm looking at the right thing. Basically, this week, I want you to, in your textbook, I want you to read Tennessee Williams, his background, get a good feel for who this person is. This might be, for some people, they really like this one, and it's something that they do their literary essay, the documented literary essay over. I hope you're still thinking about that. I threw that on you last week, and it's something I hope is still in your psyche, is still something you're considering. Maybe you've already figured out what you're going to write about. Maybe you haven't. Streetcar Named Desire is a lot of people's favorite in this course. So some people hate it too. Okay, so don't get me wrong. It's not like it has to be your favorite, but it is something a lot of students really enjoy. So basically, that is what we're working on this week. I want you to do an explication. So your weekly writing is going to be Explicate a Streetcar Named Desire. That means you're going to want to watch it early on in the week because it does take some time. It's a few hours long. And you're going to want to think about, okay, what is the meaning of it? What is the basic meaning that this author is trying to get across? What is the purpose behind this writing? What is the message? And then, of course, just like we always do, I want you to go over to the discussions for week 13. And I want you to go ahead and make your discussion posts here. Make sure that you are responding to at least two people who have already made a comment, and try to get into a pretty good discussion. And that is all you have to do this week. I know it's looking beautiful outside. I guess it's getting a little chilly outside maybe this week. Last week was maybe a little bit more idyllic weather, but it's still spring is springing, and we are down to our last month of this semester. It will be over before you know it, folks. So let's take a quick look at what we have left this semester. So we're in week 13. We have week 14, which is modern poetry. Which we're going to read a lot of just different, some varieties of different authors. And then week 15, we're going to be reading just some fiction. And then week 16 is, I'm just giving you week 16 completely dedicated to writing your essay and getting that handed in. But don't count on having a whole lot of spare time that weekend or that week, because you're also going to have probably a lot of other classes, their major projects are going to be due that week as well. So you should be working on your essay as we speak. That's why I assigned it last week. So you'd have more than a month to complete it. Week 16 is, there's no new readings that week. It is going to be literally a week that I'm going to give you to provide you with time to just basically do everything you need to do to finish this semester well. And so what that means is at the end of the semester, 40% of your grade comes due at the end of the semester. And that is 20% through your documented literary essay and 20% through your final. So I want you to really work hard on this. This is something that if you want to talk to me, if you have any questions, if you want to run some ideas by me, it's a good idea to talk to me early rather than later. Everybody's saying, Professor Kumar, I need a minute of your time right now. So I am insanely busy between now and the end of the semester. And that is no stretch of the imagination. That is no exaggeration. So if you do want to talk to me, you want to make sure to get your bid in as early as you can. And you may have to wait a few days because I'm pretty scheduled out right now with all my different classes that I'm teaching. So, and that's fine. That's fine. And we still have plenty of time. So if you have questions, or if there's some aspect of your essay that you don't understand, hey, maybe I'm not really sure about this assignment, make sure to look at it now when we have a month before the semester is done. Don't wait until week 16 and say, hey, I have a question on what are we supposed to do on this assignment. Yes, I will help you then, but there's no way that I can really help you that much at that point. I can really help you now. Okay, we have 4 full weeks before your literary essay is due, and then the following week after that is your final. Okay, so kind of keep those things in mind as we go forward. It's no time to stress, it's time to plan. It's time to be strategic with your time, and really it's really time to use your brain, right? Really use your brain, use your discipline, and you'll be okay. It's just you want to make sure to make those plans now as opposed to later. Guys, that is what we're doing this week. I hope you enjoyed Tennessee Williams. He is a fantastic, just a wonderful, wonderful play, Streetcar Named Desire. And I will look forward to reading your comments. Guys, have a great week. I'll see you next week.